Hi everyone, welcome to our lightning talk session. We're going to be discussing crafting MVPs that users actually want. So I'd like to introduce Ursula, who's going to be running the session.
Hi everyone, my name is Ursula Paul. I'm a product manager currently at Peerless. And over the years of my career, I've been able to work with different companies and building different products, basically B2B and SaaS. And so the things that I've learned or what has kept me through my career as a product manager, counting over 5 years now, is what I'm here today to share, and crafting MVPs that users actually want. I would like to start with asking if anybody has ever poured their heart and soul into a product and only to find that this is not what users want, or when they hit the market and it doesn't really get the traction that they've been hoping for. It could be very frustrating, especially for startups, especially for 0 to 1 products who are just hitting the market first. So this is to give us like a guide as to how to craft our MVPs the right way and making sure that what we are building is what users actually want. Everybody knows what an MVP is, so I will not go into that. But two things that I want us to hold today is that is the simplest version of your product that solves a real problem. And when I mean a real problem, I don't mean like 3-4 problems. It could be just one simple thing that your product can be solving. And the main goal here is about gaining feedback before scaling. It's not about volume, about adding so many integrations and so many features. It's just about building that one right product that when it hits the market, it becomes a market fit. And why does this matter? First of all, it saves you time and money because you're not building features that nobody wants. And it reviews what the users actually want, like their pain points, their needs, their problems, and you're using your product to solve those problems. And it helps us learn fast. Like when you build an MVP very early and you hit the market, you can iterate quickly, you can get feedbacks very quickly, and then build on that. And it also replaces perfection because for an MVP, we are not going for perfection. All we want is to get the world to know that this is our product and then give us feedback. Feedback that would actually help us scale the product better. And these are the common mistakes that people make when building MVPs. First of all, overbuilding. There is a lot of too many features. I know I was helping a friend one time. He was trying to build a product and I was helping validate the ideas on how to come up with the best MVP. And he kept going, I want this, I want to integrate this, I want to add this. I'm like, that's too much. Like for MVPs, it's not really about the volume, it's just about the features, the core features that your product should solve. And most people at this point, they ignore users' feedback. They just want to build what is in their mind or what they've been dreaming about for years now, and they just want to get out into the market without sitting back to know that who am I building for? Who actually wants this? And so by so doing, they have a lot of features, they ignore feedback, and they don't even have a clear success matrix as to what they want to see after building this product. And one thing to remember here is that less is more. And it's better to build little features, maybe like one, get into the market, focus on that features, and then iterate later. These are some great products that are solving real problems. Let's look at some examples I have here. We all know what Airbnb is solving. Just one problem. And they solve the problem of expensive hotels and limited accommodation. Same with Dropbox. What they solve is the problem of easily sharing files across devices. Uber had issues looking for a cab, and then they solved that problem. Today we have Uber Eats, and there's Uber. They have their own logistics as well. Same for Canva, same for Paystack. So all these things, all these products are just solving one real pain point that they know that people actually have. So one thing to ask ourselves today is that what burning problem does your product solve? It's just one single line, not necessarily 3 or 4, 5 sentences. Just one single line is enough. Why testing early matters? Every idea works on paper until it meets the real world. Then you have a lot of assumptions, uncertainty. So the best way to avoid this is to validate. So don't just assume that your idea is good. You have to prove it. And the only way to do this is by getting to the market on time. Get beta testers, get people that will test your product for you. One way to also get these people is during your user survey. You can also ask them if they are willing to test this product for you. So once that time comes, you know, at least you have like 5 to 10 people who are willing to test your product for you and give you feedback. Then your feedback is gold. Like, it's something that you have to embrace all the feedbacks that you get and use that to iterate your products. Here's like a 5 framework step guide that we can use. First is, like I've mentioned before, what pain point are you solving? Who are your users? Who are they? You have to, I don't mean a large bracket of people, just one set of users. Who are they? And then what are the must-have features? Not plenty integrations, just the must-have features, maybe 1 or 2. And then the landing page. How do you want to do this? How do you want to get there to an MVP? You don't need a full-blown website. You just need a landing page, a prototype, and a lot of AI tools that can help us with that. I'll share that. And also, you can also, just like I said, a lot of AI tools that can help us with this. We're building out our first MVPs, and then you test, you learn. These are like AI tools that we can use. We can use Canva, we can use Lovable, there's VO, and there's magic patterns for mobile applications. You can use your Typeform for feedbacks or for surveys. Then ChatGPT can help you validate your ideas. So you don't need to wait till you have it all figured out. You just need to have the simplest version that works and then hit the market with that. You're building fast, you learn faster. You build fast, you get your product out there quickly, you learn faster, you gather feedback and iterate properly. And then once you're the first to do a kind of product, the market already knows you. And that way you already have like the market at some point to your advantage. Building fast also means failing smart, because now you know the mistakes and you can learn from your mistakes and adjust your strategy. Focus on validation, not perfection. You don't need the best website. You just need a problem that users actually want. And just to leave this here, this is to close this session. I would add that the best products are discovered. They are not built, they are discovered. And how do you do that? By embracing experimentation. You're not afraid to go there and fail. What you want is to get users, is to get their feedback. And you have to listen to your users, because they are the ones you're building for. And they hold your key to success. Then you never stop learning. You have to keep learning and keep building and keep scaling with the times and with how things are going. You don't just have to have like one straight up vision and you don't want to experiment. You don't want to grow from there. You have to keep scaling as you go. Thank you everyone for this session.